What is up, everyone? Welcome back to LonioTV. Alright, so today we are going to talk about probably the best build for Lord Knights. So welcome back to another Ragnarok X content, and this may cause you to change your build after watching this video. So I prepared two loadouts to compare for you guys. First up, we have the Strength Luck build, and then next we'll have the Strength with Vitality build. So what's this about? It's up for you to find out. But before we move on, of course, please don't forget to subscribe, like our Facebook page as well, and follow LonioTV for more Ragnarok X content. So let's go. Let's dive right in. Alright, so first off, we're going to start with the Strength Luck build. So as we all know, we get most of our damage from the strength stat, and then luck will give us some crit and also anti-crit, as well as a little bit of physical attack. Okay, so this is what we recommend mostly until you reach the point where you could change to the next loadout that we are going to talk about. So we're going to compare both of them for the sake of our viewers and of course for those who are wondering how it works. Now let me give you guys a quick preview of the skill build that I have for the strength luck loadout. So first off, one provoke is enough. And then Battle Wheel is at 10, Sword Mastery is at 10, Magnum Break is at 10, Sword Speed Boost is at 10, Double Blow is at 10, Cavalry Combat at 5, and Cavalry Training is at 10, plus, of course, Aura Blade at 10. Now, for the Lord Knight skills, we got Head Crush at 10, Lord's Aura at 10, we got Berserk at 10, and then the Weapon Blocking at 10, plus Concentration at 5. Now, let's put all the buffs on, and then we'll see the results about the stats. Let's go. All right, so our physical attack here is at 13.5 and the max HP is 243,000. All right, then for our final crit, that's 69 plus 40.22. So that would be 109.22. And then our final attack speed would be 347.43 plus 276. And the math. So that is a total of 623.43% attack speed. So yes, I used the calculator. Okay, but anyway, our attack speed would not change during this discussion because that's not going to be affected by the change on our loadout. Now let's move on to the second loadout, that's Strength Vitality. All right, so I'm going to put all the buffs on and we will show you the comparison of both loadouts. Okay, let's go. All right, so you're seeing the physical attack jump to 13.7 thousand, and then our max HP was boosted up to 281,000. Okay, and then our final crit is 38 plus 69, so that's 107%. So that's less 2% on the crit rate since we got rid of our luck stat. So imagine the 41 luck allocations I placed there only gave me 2% of final crit. So it doesn't really make much difference. But what makes this viable is that you got a higher max HP. So with the Berserk, this is roughly around 37,000 difference, and we got P attack boosted up to 13.7, so that's an additional 200 roughly. Now, you may be wondering, why would the Strength Vitality build have a higher damage compared to the Strength Luck? So I'm going to show you guys how to do the skill tree. All right, I'm going to show you the skill points allocation one by one and give you what has to be placed and what can you adjust depending on how much skill points you have. So this build is recommended for those who have pretty much enough job skill points, probably around 18, 20 job level Lord Knights. So let's start with the first skill. Of course, you're going to be putting one provoke. All right. You're not going to be needing the increased HP recovery because you're mostly on Berserk. All right. Now, Battle Wheel would still be at 10. Sword Mastery would still be at 10. Magnum Break, you could at least put 6 maybe if your job level is still low. But as for my build, I'm going to put 8 for now. All right. Sword Speed Boost would, of course, still be at level 10. Double Blow would be level 10. Cavalry Combat at level 5. Now you can park the cavalry training for the meantime since the maximum of this is 80 and the multiplier would be dex. So it really doesn't add much. And anyway, the next skill we're going to talk about later, who's going to match this cavalry training, would be a lot better. Now let's put 10 aura blades first, of course, before we move on to the Lord Knight skills. So here's how it works. Of course, we put 10 Lord's aura, we put 10 head crush, and then we put 10 berserks. All right, weapon blocking, you could probably just put 5 for the meantime, depending on how many points you have. You can adjust this, same as the Magnum Break as well. And then the concentration, you can put at least 5 on that as well. And then the Call of Justice, which is actually the key for this build to work. Now, Call of Justice, if you look at it, at first you would see that it says you increase your attack by 2 for every 10 vitality, which doesn't seem too flashy, right? But as you level it up to 10, you see that every 1 vitality actually would give you 2 attack points. So that's what makes it better. All right, as for the spare points I have, I could probably put right, I can put 5 on the cavalry training, right? And then maybe more weapon blocking. It depends on where I want to place them. All right? But the skills that you have to prioritize are the buffs and the passives. All right? So at least one unprovoke is enough. Again, then battle will is a priority max. Sword mastery max. Sword speed boost max. Double blow max. Cavalry combat max. Aura blade maxed. Head crush maxed. Lord's aura maxed. And berserk maxed. And of course, most importantly, Call of Justice maxed. For the other skills, that would depend on your preference. You can find out which works best for you. So that's actually it. Now let's move on to our damage test. Let's dive right in. All right, now we're back with our strength luck build. Let's test the damage in 1 minute and we'll compare it to our strength vitality build. Buffs are up, timer is up. Let's see, 41.2k damage, the highest so far on the strength luck build. Let's see how much damage it can do in 15 seconds to try to predict the damage output later. That was 2.6 million on 15 seconds. So most likely, it might hit 10 million on this loadout. But we'll find out. Now, alright, on 30 seconds, 4.7 million damage. So I think it's not gonna hit 10 million, but most likely it will be around 9, somewhere at 9 million. 45 seconds, that was over 6 million damage. 10 seconds left. Let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. So that was 9.1 million in 1 minute with a strength luck build. So I've reset the wooden dummy's HP. We're now on our second loadout, the strength vitality loadout. Let's go. Let's give it 1 minute. Buffs are up. Berserk 41.6, 41.8 being the highest damage so far, compared to 41.2 earlier on the strength luck build. Alright, now let's see how much damage we can do within 30 seconds. So we could maybe guess how much damage we can deal in a minute. So in 30 seconds we were able to do 4.8 million damage. Alright, the Berserk is almost up. Boom. I'm seeing 45,000 damage now. Okay. Cool. Alright. So almost done here. 5 seconds left. 2, 1. It's over. That's 9.3 million damage. So it's a 200,000 damage difference. But, well, 200,000 is still 200,000. And you get higher HP compared to what we had earlier. You get a slightly higher physical attack. You just get a bit lesser crit rate, but doesn't really make that much difference. So we can buff that up later with probably upgrading shadow equipment, changing cards, or upgrading our accessories. Depends on where we're going to probably compensate for that 2% that we lost. But hey, you'll be much more durable much more dependable for the party, and you can deal at least much more damage compared to our previous loadout. So, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts on this build. Just comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, of course. Also, follow me on Facebook. I stream on Facebook mostly every day, almost every day. I just rest sometimes, but if you could visit me there and drop a comment, that would be great. And let me know that you found out about the page because you saw this video. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Hope you guys have a great day and be safe.